Trey Pickens last year as far as pass blocking. He struggled primarily at right guard. Now he's out there on the island. They're off moving over to left tackle with Deshaun Slater. That's Crosby. Lined up across from Pickens. And ball fought for the sidelines. There's Stokes.
Out of the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quick pass, the catch is made. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they try to catch this defense off guard here by throwing the football, but they are not surprised at all. Defense does a great job of taking a very uncomfortable situation, 2nd and inches, to getting a sack to now being a big spot here on this upcoming 3rd down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. It's Anthony. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And they'll use the ground game here. Quick spin on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. A draw to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Draw's a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To the air, it's Mayava. Grab down the middle, it's Lane. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. There's some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
All week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Point after, knocked right through.
24, USC, 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a
ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Blue Devils. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead, he took it all the way to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
First down and more. He's still running. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. This offense trying to get going. He's put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. With the catch, it's Anthony. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
QB keeper all the way. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Blue Devils will kick this deep and begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mayava. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Grab behind the line. It's Lane. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Trojans are on the move here. Using his legs, it's Jordan. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This is the 6th play on the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Yeah, they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
34, USC 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
41, USC 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
1st and 10 play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards.
And here comes a deep shot.
Oh.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's King. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
And set. Here's second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two.
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And now the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Lane. They will get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They keep him off balance with a run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And Duke has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Trying to find room. It's Castle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Trojans move into the red zone. He'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. He's swarmed by the defense.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. He's running out of time here. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Trojans with first and 10 here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half. That's
a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking deep here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. At the 25 and 2nd and 10, can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. On the ground, it's Jones. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
So now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, cannot